Hello, welcome back. Welcome in. Today I will be doing the part 2 of starting a new sketchbook. Okay, she'll get off sooner or later, but, well, my cat's over there, in case you were wondering. But, yeah, today I will be doing the second half of my sketchbook intro page. And since a couple of disclaimers, since school is going to be starting soon for me, I probably won't be able to make videos as much because I'm gonna have to focus on things like work and school and stuff like that. But I will try to get a video out probably at least once a month if I care. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. If you're wondering about the stickers, you can check out the previous video I posted where I was just starting my new sketchbook and everything, and I listed all of the creators' names of the stickers and stuff. So I'll open it up and show you the page I did in the last video in case you haven't seen it. And for any of you who are wondering, because most of you probably watching are probably new, hi, I'm just a random art YouTuber. I don't really know what to say. You can call me Ket. But yeah, this is my opening page that I did yesterday. I fixed it up a little bit after I ended the video, like I added stickers and everything, but I probably should work on it a little bit more, but that's not what we're gonna be focusing on today. What we will focus on today is this side. Oh, kitty! No! Ash! Oh my gosh. It's okay. I'll get you out of here. There you go, honey. Okay. Anyways, she has a Russian blue, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. But yeah, we're going to be working on this page, which is the back of the front page, but you can draw on it, so I like that about this sketchbook. And like I said in the previous video, I will be doing a nature theme spread, so I'm going to be drawing a couple flowers, and I'll be drawing Daichi, my main OC, in just a pose from Pinterest. I can show it on here if you want to see it, but yeah, I like using Pinterest references, but it might be probably a little bad because I haven't drawn in like weeks, like actually drawn. So womp womp, I guess. That's what highlighters are for. I could show my art process as I draw, but that's basically all I have for the intro. Yeah, I'll just be doing a lot of like flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that'll be all for the intro. So I will begin drawing, and it'll probably take me a while to figure out what I should do for the background spread, because I do have a lot of stuff that I use for backrooms, stuff that I use for backgrounds and stuff like that. So I'll just get started. Alright, so for this spread I will be doing some tulips and a little doodle of Daichi. I ended up just scrapping the whole idea of the pose reference because there ended up not being enough room for there to be a full bodied thing, but you'll hear me repeat that later in the video. Yeah, basically how I did that was I just used a bunch of different markers. The brand is called it's called Zebra Midliner, and I actually just realized that one of my favorite pens is also from Zebra. Their stuff is really good. The pen I use to outline everything is a Zebra fountain pen, and it actually looks like a fountain pen, so I think it's kind of fun to use, to be honest. But yeah, for the markers, I usually use a Zebra midliner brush. I got a pack of it for my birthday, but I think you can get them at Barnes & Noble. They're like little, you know those little areas in Barnes & Noble where there's just like a bunch of different pens, and there's like a testing sheet of paper, and that's where a lot of people like put their socials and do little doodles. I've seen the midliners there before, and I actually kind of wanted to get some because I do have a bunch of the different colors, but I don't have brown, which I need to get. So I will definitely try to remind myself of that next time I go to Barnes & Noble. But for the pen, I think it's actually a really good pen. I just got it at a random dollar store. So you can really just get it anywhere. Yeah, and the dollar store was like in the middle of nowhere too. So yeah, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. But I think all I really used for this or those two pieces were like those highlighters, and maybe I used just a basic green Sharpie. Yeah, you can really just make anything. It doesn't have to be expensive stuff. Yeah, you could literally just use a green Sharpie if you wanted to, and I would probably get a similar result. I think I just used those two different greens because they were giving off a more like softer vibe instead of the bright neon green that the green Sharpie is. But yeah, and then for the Daichi, for those of you who don't know, Daichi is my main OC, and I've started writing a book about him. I should do an OC lore video sometime, but I'm not sure if there's that much demand for it right now, so I might just wait a little bit. But yeah, I'm planning to make a lot more OC content in the future, at least on shorts. Yeah, I'm planning to like compare Daichi's past and current designs, stuff like that. But yeah, I've had Daichi for probably a year, or maybe like 3 years or 2 years, because in the past I haven't really done that much OCs. I mean, I did have book characters, but I didn't really consider those OCs because I like never drew them practically. I did draw my main character for one of the old book series I made when I was a little kid, but she kind of basic, to be honest. But yeah, I think Daichi was my first actual OC. I mean, I did have this one other person that I drew, but that was basically just like based off of Pinterest references, and it wasn't like my own idea. Well, you know. But yeah, Daichi was my first real OC, and I've kind of grown attached to him, and I've definitely fixed up his design a lot more from the past. So yeah, I think that'll be all I have to say for this section, at least. Yeah. Alright, so in case you were wondering what I was doing, sorry, I gotta find my, I was, working on a couple of the background pieces for, just the spread in general. So I'll be cutting these out, and then I will decide on, what to use for, like, what scrapbooking materials I should use for the background. But while I'm cutting this out, I should probably speak so y'all don't get bored, like how you probably were when I was painting this flower. I actually liked how this flower turned out, though. I thought I kind of like lost hope at the beginning because I decided to go over it in pen, and I was like, oh man, I should have just used like a darker yellow, which I don't have, or just something else to outline it, but I think I figured it out. I just didn't use solid lines, you know? I tried making it a bit messy. And I don't know if you can hear me over over this paper. So let me just okay, I'll just cut this out so it'll be easier to talk. But yeah, I really liked how this flower actually turned out, and then I thought it would be kind of funny to do Daichi in that little pose. But because like a little chibi version of him and stuff, but I was gonna add clothes to him, but then I was like, what the heck? Why don't I just make him a little naked? But yeah. Also, have you guys heard of the freaking Roblox allegation thingies? Because I don't really play Roblox anymore. I remember I used to play like back in the day when when they had all the old games and stuff, like Flee the Facility, and let me think, and Natural Disaster Survival. I did play it more. I have played Roblox more recently and stuff, like if I had to say like a new game I played, maybe oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name. It's like this well, I play a couple shooting games like Phantom Forces and like a beta version of a shooting game. It's like The Abyss. I don't know what it's called. But it's basically where it's like a sci-fi genre where you get guns and you fight robots and stuff like that. And it's like a beta version, so I don't know if many people know it, but I mean, how could you know what I'm talking about if I don't even say the name? But if I had to pick another new game, oh my gosh, I can't really. I remember I used to play what's it called? Okay, I haven't played Roblox in like months or maybe even a year, so just don't blame me, okay? Okay, so we have all of this cut out, so now I can look through my box, look through my giant pink box for paper and just like little scrapbooking stuff. Okay, so the spread I'm working on now is just the spread on the back of the front book page. I don't know if you could tell. What I'm basically doing is I'm putting the flower and Daichi, I'm just mixing them up, And then I am taking a few different scrapbooking materials and I'm just sticking them on wherever I think it belongs to. But yeah, one of my favorite scrapbooking items that I probably had on there was the cow milk candy. I got that from my mom. I have no idea where she got it, but I put that right by the flower because the colors matched up really well. And I was thinking of putting on a Hello Panda thing, but I just ultimately decided that that wouldn't really fit the theme. But yeah, I did put on another cow tail, like right by the tulips. I think those are tulips. I just got it from a Pinterest reference. Don't sue me. But yeah, I basically just put them wherever, and yeah, I also put on a matcha container. I just found like some create your own boba like down in the depths of our downstairs freezer. It was apparently I think it was my old sister's who moved out. So it was pretty old, but I don't think it was like expired or anything because it didn't taste expired and it was powder anyways, so I don't really know if powder can expire, but yeah, so I just put that on by Daichi because it matched colors, and I put on a bunch of stickers. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, I got all the tiny stickers from Creamu Candy, and not Creamu Candy. I got their name wrong before in my past videos. It's Creamy Candy, like with 2 eyes. But yeah, that's I don't really have any explanation of how I usually do this. I just put the scrapbooking materials wherever and just see what fits. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have. But oh wait, I thought it was kind of smart to put the elf makeup makeup thing like right above Daichi because he is well, he's not an elf, he's a human, but he has elf ears. That's low-key connected to his lore, but I can't really explain all of that in a minute. So I'll just leave you with that. So you can guess his lore. So you can put the pieces together because I'm planning to make a lot more OC content in the future. I have a lot of video ideas in my head that are just circling around in my head, but I don't know if I'll actually get the motivation to finish it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I didn't add anything in the middle like the pose reference I was planning to add because there just wasn't enough room. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say for this. Okay, hi. It's the next day. And I'm just gonna not end up doing, I was just gonna say that I'm not gonna, the stickers are falling off. I'm not gonna, do the pose reference that I showed earlier, or supposedly showed, because I just filled up so much space in my, on my first page that I feel like I just don't need to do anything more with it. But for the final result, here it is. I'm going to put in this blank space the date that I ended the sketchbook instead of putting it on the other side of the page. And I think that would be a good compromise. So yeah, this is all. I really like how I did the flowers. And I want to also show you an art piece that I did today. Just trying to flip the page. Ta-da! Oof. I actually low-key tried on this one. I think it looks cute. It's of my OC Asterix. And he's a very little guy. I love looking off Pinterest post references because this one fits him so well. It's so cute. And I could complain about what I don't like with this piece, but I'm gonna end up not doing that because hopefully you guys can't tell what's wrong. But yeah, I'm going to add a couple stickers later. So yeah, that's basically it. But I think it's really cute. And this was also when I just decided to give him a tail. So but yeah, that'll basically be all for this video, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Maybe I'll post a draw with me sometime, but I might not be on for a bit because of school and all that. But yeah, so please subscribe if you haven't. But yeah, that's all. Bye!